Weese, and this is my informative speech on the medical syndrome of lung cancer in non-smokers. Medical phenomenon of lung cancer in non-smokers is that 26,000 Americans who have never smoked will find out that they have lung cancer this year, as we've recently discovered in my mother, who has been recently diagnosed with lung cancer. I would say that if you had a friend or colleague come to you today and say that they had lung cancer, you would automatically assume that they were a smoker, such as Donna Summers, who died of lung cancer, but was not a smoker. Her publicist did not want the public to know that because he thought the public would assume that she had lung cancer. So today, we're going to talk about what is lung cancer and what are the types of lung cancer, what causes it, the statistics that are associated with it, and preventing this deadly disease. So first of all, what is lung cancer? Well, start of all is cancer occurs when multiple control systems within a single cell malfunction. And then lung cancer occurs when one of those cells that lines the ductal system becomes malignant. And malignant would refer to being cancerous, whereas benign would be non-cancerous. But there are major types of cancer. Two of them would be small cell and non-small cell. And according to the American Cancer Society, 85 to 90% of lung cancers are non-small cell. Most of those in non-smokers. You can see here in this picture of small cell and non-small cell cells here in this cancer. And you would say, what would cause a non-smoker to have lung cancer? Some of the major risk factors are secondhand smoke, responsible for nearly 3,000 deaths each year, noted in an article on about.com by Lynn Eldridge this year. Environmental impacts. In an article that said air pollution was tied to lung cancer in non-smokers last year, it's 20% more likely than those living in clean air. And if you are exposed to diesel exhaust, it's the same risk class as asbestos, according to an article in the Reuters 2012. Arsenic in your drinking water? Well, it is common for arsenic to be in drinking water in the general public. If you have a private water system, you need to make sure that those water levels of arsenic do not get to the toxic level. The statistics that are associated with lung cancer in non-smokers is about 226,000 new cases of lung cancer will be diagnosed in 2012. And you'll see here that a gender makes a difference. Males are slightly higher at risk than females. Age makes a difference. About 2 out of 3 are 65 or older with an average age of 71. And race is a factor. 40% more black men and women than white men and women have cancer. So you would say, how can I prevent lung cancer when I don't smoke? Well, lung cancer is so hard to detect on a medical routine exam because it's not able to be seen until it's far advanced stages. One of the tests that you could use out of the many would be a CT scan. CT scan can reveal a nodule or a tumor that is as small as 1/4 of an inch. And if they take more than one picture of it over time, they can tell if it's growing. You can avoid your risk factors, exposure to dirty air and secondhand smoke. Don't patronize places that do not have non-smoking policies. I hope that one day our college campus is non-smoking, so that when I go from my car to my classroom, I'm not exposed to secondhand smoke. Choose an occupation where you're not exposed to diesel fumes. And test your water. If you have your own water supply, make sure that you test it often. Communication is also key to early detection. Make sure that you talk to your doctor on a regular basis. Some of the common symptoms would be a persistent cough, even after treatment. Chest pain when you breathe deeply, and especially if you're coughing up blood. Don't be afraid to ask questions and make sure you understand. Communicating with your family and your friends is difficult, but it is necessary and it will lend itself to support. Absolutely find a counselor that you can talk to and help you walk through these difficult times of knowing what to do and how to do treatment and when to plan for an end-of-life stage. And in review, some people who have lung cancer do not have any apparent risk factors, such as my mother had no apparent risk factors. And you'll see in this statistic here, out of 170,000 new cases each year, between 16 and 27,000 of them will be non-smokers. The causes can be silent. Be aware of your risk factors. Your gender and age and race, combined with your symptoms, can put you at a higher risk. Early detection could save your life.